Michelle Moore-Fanger is a familiar face in the halls and hospital rooms of the Phoenix Children's Hospital, even when she's got a mask on.
That's easy enough for us to take care of.
Today, she's visiting Rogio, a single mom whose son Dylan had a bone marrow transplant. He's been hospitalized for a year fighting cancer. Rogio also has 2 other children at home.
We help moms that have been here for months dealing with their kids and getting on cancer treatment. They haven't slept, they haven't eaten, they haven't left their children's side.
There's something about Michelle's calming presence that makes you want to be around her. She makes everything seem like it's going to be okay and it's going to work.
It's the sense of community with mothers. I think it takes me back to when I was 5 years old and I was alone with my mom when she passed away. She was a registered nurse at the time and she had a heart defect. She had powered through that her whole life and went out and helped other kids with heart problems. It was always in my heart to do something like that.
In 2005, Michelle and other moms came to the aid of mothers whose families had been affected by the Hurricane Katrina disaster in New Orleans. 3 years later, Michelle experienced a crisis of her own.
In 2008, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, a very horrible form of breast cancer. I had 5 surgeries and a year of chemotherapy. The night before I went in for my first chemotherapy, my middle son was rushed to the hospital and diagnosed with juvenile diabetes. He was in the hospital for a week learning how to become insulin dependent, and I was in chemotherapy. In looking back, it's exactly what I needed to really understand what moms and children go through when they are, faced with overwhelming life circumstance.
Once she got back on her feet, she created Mother's Grace, dedicated to helping mothers, by giving financial support to those in immediate need while dealing with devastating illness or loss. Also by supporting children dealing with the loss of a mom or who are in need of a mother's mentorship, and by providing 4 to 5 grants yearly to those moms who have transformed their personal tragedies into action.
I became involved with Mother's Grace shortly after I lost my daughter to cancer.
Lorraine Tallman received a grant from Mother's Grace and was mentored in how to establish her own 501c. Now she's paying it forward by helping other kids with cancer, following through on her daughter's dream of creating a special chemo t-shirt.
Here we are 2.5 years later, and they're still by my side and they're still helping me.
As Michelle gets ready to celebrate Mother's Day, she still finds true inspiration to continue helping mothers in need, from the woman who first taught her all about a Mother's Grace.
I think about her often, and being so sick as she was, and to be able to go to work full-time and take care of 2 little girls and then also help others is, at 27 years old, is truly an inspiration for me. And I wish many times, all the time, that she was here with me to show me that way.